tonight's broadcast with Leo, Hawken, and Grayson, we'll be talking about the cell phones.
To WH News from 6 to 9 on Channel 5. Tonight we'll be talking about the cell phone market. Now, the cell phone market has companies like Apple, Samsung, and Motorola, and they all have to go through the FCC and the FDA to make sure that their products are safe for the consumers and the public. Now, to talk about more companies, we'll cut to Leo.
Right now, there are many phone manufacturers. Samsung, Apple, Motorola, and LG are leading the industry. The goal of these companies is to manufacture cell phones to the consumers. Let's cut back to Grayson.
Thank you, Leo. Now, according to PewResearch.com, 96% of Americans own some form of cell phone. The demand for cell phones in the U.S. is very large because of the huge desire to have one. Now to Hawken to talk about the FCC.
According to the FDA, one of the things that the FCC does to regulate cell phones is they regulate the emissions of radio frequency that the cell phones emit. The FCC also works with companies to assure that wireless devices are safe and don't emit radiation.
Now, one of the leading companies in the cell phone industry is Samsung. Samsung is a tech company known for selling basic appliances like washers and dryers, but also digital tech media like cell phones. It produces its phones through factories in Vietnam. People end up buying Samsung phones due to their diversity, engineering, and the fact that they run on Android operating systems, which is one of the most well-known operating systems. Now, over to Leo to see how Samsung is doing today.
According to MarketRealist.com, Samsung is leading the cell phone industry. Samsung has been at the top for the last 8 years due to continued support from consumers. Now back to Hawken.
Having an understanding of how the cell phone market works is very helpful as well as it is important. When consumers can understand how the cell phone industry works, they get a better idea of what to look at when purchasing a new cell phone. This type of understanding also allows for consumers to have an idea of what goes in to making a cell phone. Back to Grayson.
Now, that is your nightly market review for the night. WHS News from 6 to 9.